and just levitate.
The Gundam HELIOS, as you can see here, this is a really nice mixture of the double X and obviously I think it's supposed to be Strike Freedom as well. This guy looks pretty darn awesome, especially with the folding wings upwards. And check that out, I think that's supposed to be a little bit of impulse there, ain't it? Well, it does come with quite a few accessories. You can see there, shield, saber, obviously it has the beam rifle, and here we can take a better look at it. So not a lot for this guy, but the transformation looks to be worth it, because check this transformation out. Check it out when it's going to attack, and I love how, you know, the sides of the armor open up and revealing that double X you know, charging beam, but still looks like the Strike Freedoms, you know, its special attack. It just looks awesome. So this is a pretty cool Gundam, and I love the little green highlights that they have, which is great. So yeah, let's keep moving on because there's a lot. The LIVELANCE Heaven. So yeah, if you were wondering, hey, what would happen if this side wasn't the god of death? Well, this is pretty close to what you're gonna get to this guy, and with the cloak down, it doesn't do it justice, but when it's open up, this thing looks awesome. This thing looks pretty darn cool. I like how the scythe is very different. I like the design of the blade there. It's more of a lance. It's lance scythe, whatever you want to call it. But I think the gold and white color scheme just looks so great here. And check it out, check how much articulation this thing has, especially back there for the wings, for the cloak itself. So that is great. And remember, these are high grade, so man, could you imagine this thing as a master grade? That would be pretty awesome. But yeah, in terms of accessory, this guy doesn't come with much. You know, just like Death's Side Hell, you guys know that he's only gonna come with one weapon, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, this guy pretty much a one-trick pony, but still darn, it looks great, it looks perfect. So let's move on to our next one. The perfect Strike Freedom, and like the name implies, yes, is Strike Freedom with pretty much the backpack here, which looks great on it. A little bit too big, honestly, but hey, whatever. It does come with the sword, so it's basically, you know, Strike Freedom and the Strike just combined together with a different name. You can see the Dragoon unit as well. So it's a cool idea. I like the idea of it, and I really don't know how to feel about this guy because it looks awesome, but also I don't know, it looks a little bit kind of weird. But hey, the rest of the Gundam, you can see there that the color scheme, I think the problem that I have with it is the color scheme. I think it's a little bit too brownish, and I'm a person that I do not like brown colors, man. And here you can see the accessory does come with the shield, so the beam, saber, the little beam effect parts, and of course the rifle, the sword. Oh yeah, it also has this claw there, so it's a nice idea, but I don't know, I just think that there is a bunch of other ways to make Strike Freedom very customizable with a lot of other stuff, but maybe we'll get a pack for it that has a bunch of other stuff. That would be pretty cool. The Blazing Gundam, yes, Blazing Gundam. And man, I like that head. It looks great. From the back, as you can see, there has a very fuzz, and you know, pretty much Gundam, Shining Gundam. Check the head out there, and kind of looks like the helmet that the other one has, the one that punches everything. But without it, you can see the inspirations from Burning Gundam or God Gundam, you know. So it's interesting that they went with this type of design for this. You would expect them to go more for a Burning Gundam, God Gundam look, but no, they decided to go with more of a shiny Gundam. The head is interesting. I like it. The face, the mouth guard is where I would have changed it, but you can see there, Shining Foot Finger. You might be thinking, huh? What? Shining Foot Finger? Yeah, here you can see it with the Tom Fuzz out. It looks badass, honestly, like that. But of course, the Shining Foot Finger! There you go. There you have it. That's all I have to say. Who came up with the idea of getting a Barbatos mixed with a pool? There you go. This is it. The Battlogue. So, yeah, basically a Barbatos with 4 legs that's like a bull with a tail and horns. This thing just looks silly, honestly. By the way, the horns make the strings for the bow as well. You can see there. Well, I guess, I think. It also has the katana blade, and I don't know, this thing just looks weird. This thing looks bad guy, screams out bad guy. You can see that it can use the bow as double blades as well, and this one pretty much has all the other ones in the accessory department beat. As you can see there, the bowstring, the katana, the bow, a couple other stuff. So yeah, this one is one of those things that is like, okay, this is a boss. This is one of those Gundam bad guys that you know is 100% bad. But it still looks pretty silly. I would love to see it in different colors. But yeah, let's move on. We still have a few more to go. Gundam Double Command QANT. So yeah, Command QANT, as you can see here, basically more militarized version of a combination of the Gundams from Double O, and it actually looks pretty badass. This thing, I think what I like about it is not only the color scheme, but all the equipment that it has. The backpack, it looks like it should work. I mean, it has swords, it has daggers, it has guns, it has missiles, it has pretty much everything what you need there, as you can see. So this is pretty cool, honestly, and I wasn't expecting that they were gonna do this with this Gundam, but gosh, it's really cool. I don't know, maybe painted black, that will be looking pretty darn awesome. So let's move on to our next Gundam, because I think it's my favorite of the bunch here. So let's go check it out. ground urban command type. So yes, I love this color scheme, and the design, well, is pretty much the ground Gundam, just in a different color scheme, black and orange with a little bit of grayish colors. Has the backpack, of course, comes with the big gun there, and this guy is looking, man, I just love the design of this Gundam, and I love the color scheme. I really like it. And yeah, you can see that it also has this little machine pistol as well. So they do, it doesn't really have much. I wish it had a little bit more stuff, like that backpack. Like they should have completely tricked it out and given you like arms coming out of it, like maybe a mixture of a few things from GPO3 would have been pretty awesome, you know. Maybe having the robot arms coming out her back, and having like a bazooka and missiles and all that other stuff. That would have been pretty darn awesome as well. But I'm really happy with this one. This one looks great, and like I said, it's my favorite design of all the Gundams that are here in this video. So let's move on to another one, because it's gonna be a classic. Why did I say classic? Well, it's a chart color GOUF. That's it. That's pretty much it what this guy is. And the red color just makes it look so much cooler than the blue, honestly. So darn, it's great. But like I said, it's pretty much that, just a repaint GOUF with, you know, looks like it does have something under the shield besides the Gatling gun. So that is interesting, you know. But hey, it looks cool. It looks cool. It looks great. Like I said, I'm digging the red color more than the blue color. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. But let's move on, because we have two more that we have to talk about. Red frame inversion. Yeah, it's an inversion of the colors. But darn, I mean, it's an ASTRAY red frame with different inversion colors. The backpack, the detailing on this guy looks pretty darn awesome from the back. It does come with quite a few weapons, beam weapons, mind you. You have the double blade there, you have the normal one, and you also have the katana, which looks pretty darn awesome as well. So this guy is probably gonna have a lot of articulation. It's gonna let you do quite a few things, but other than that, there's really nothing else on it. So let's move on to our last Gundam. And we didn't save the best for last, because, well, as much as I like Wayne Gundam Zero, this is pretty much a recolor, a repaint, 100%, and I don't like those colors. And those, it just reminds me of Easter. Even the transformation looks, I don't know. I don't like these colors. Like, why give us this Wayne Gundam Zero in these colors? You know, we could have done different colors, but I guess they were Easter. So yeah, that's why I think about this. You know, well, what do I think about this lineup of new Gundams? I like them. There is some really interesting designs. There is obviously hit or misses. There's, it just depends on your taste, and there's Gundams that, you know, like the BARBATAURUS, that is basically, you know, big bad guy here, you know, and so he's gonna look like a big bad guy. And then you have other Gundams which are pretty much just repaints, you know. But this one takes the cake when it comes to repaints. This one is like, just repaint it, but let's give it some really lame colors, honestly. So yeah guys, that does it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.